I wish I had thought to record this. I bet you there's a lot of people that don't know how these things get took apart or what they look like with all their clothes off. I just cleaned this up real good. What happened was, this is the line that goes, this is the oil tank here, and there's supposed to be a line that comes from this hole here over to this fitting here, and then it carries the oil over to here where it gets put onto the chain as it goes around the blade. Yeah, you see that little hole right there? That's where it pumps the oil onto the chain as it passes by. Actually, it pumps it into the bar and the chain picks it up. So that's what I'm doing, replacing that hose. This thing was completely covered in oil, and I had to clean it all up with gasoline, my secret solvent. So now I'm fixing to put that hose back in there. This is a little thing, I don't know what they would even catch it, but it's a tool that helps you pull the hose through the holes that it's supposed to in these tanks. I'm going to try to do this with, here we go. About another ½ inch. Yeah, that'll work. There you go. You can get these at most lawnmower shops. Got a little hook in the end. And what I always do is cut a real steep angle on the end of that hose. And then you run this through the hole where you want to drag that hose through. And you hook this on the end of it and pull it back through. And sometimes if it's a real tight fit, it helps if you put a little oil on this hose to help it through the holes. Alright, there's the oil valley, and here is the hole in the bar that the oil is supposed to come through. Can you see how much crap is in that? I'm gonna have to dig all that out, which would explain why the chain is I mean, can you see the burn marks on that chain? It's because it wasn't getting any oil. And it wasn't getting any oil for two reasons. One, the oil line broke, but even if it hadn't, it probably couldn't have got through all that smuts right there. Alright, I'm gonna put this, clean this bar up. I'm gonna sharpen that chain. I got a chain sharpener. I'm gonna put this back together and send it back to my friend. Dwayne, you're going to need a new bar. This one's twisted. Got a pretty good bend in it. You can use it some, but this is a really good chainsaw, and it's worth putting new parts on. It's actually, of all the chainsaws you got, this is the best one, the nicest one. And chain's about had it. I sharpened it. You should be able to cut some with it. I'm going to run some oil down the track of this. And I'm going to put some oil on that chain because it's going to take a minute or two for this oil to work its way through the system into the bar. So that's it. I'm going to put this together, crank it up. That'll be the next clip.